you've been to a doctor after doctor and your tests are normal, but your body still hurts, you can't sleep, your heart races, and you feel like you're just breaking, it may not be all in your head. It might be the physical symptoms of spiritual trauma. Stay with me because today I want to help you finally make sense of what your body has been trying to tell you. Hi, welcome back to Elisha's Space. I'm Elisha, counselor, author, and follower of Jesus, and on this channel, we talk honestly about trauma, anxiety, depression, and faith without shame and without pretending. I've sat with many clients who love God, who are faithful in church, but who carry deep spiritual wounds from harmful religious experiences, and their bodies, well, they're paying the price. Today, I want to walk you through the physical symptoms of spiritual trauma so you can recognize what's happening in your body, stop blaming yourself, take the next step towards real healing, body, mind, and spirit. Let's start here. Spiritual trauma happens when God is used as a weapon instead of a refuge. Scripture is twisted to control, shame, or silence you. Spiritual leaders abuse their authority. Your questions, pain, or doubts are treated as rebellion. These experiences don't just say in your head. God created you as an integrated person, spirit, soul, and body. 1 Thessalonians 5:23 says, "May your whole spirit and soul and body be kept blameless." That means when your spirit is wounded, your nervous system, your hormones, your muscles, all of it can be affected. Your body becomes the place where unfinished spiritual pain goes live. One of the most common things I hear is everything hurts, but the doctor says I'm fine. You might notice tight shoulders, neck, and jaw, constant headaches or migraines, a heavy weight on your chest or your back. Thinking about this, if you were told to be strong, don't question leadership, submit and smile, your body learned to brace. Muscles stay tight as if something bad is about to happen all the time. This isn't weakness. It's your nervous system staying stuck in survival mode after spiritual harm. Next, your gut. You might struggle with nausea before church or religious events. And then IBS types of symptoms could be loss of appetite or emotional eating. Your stomach might start churning when you hear certain worship songs, sermons, or even specific Bible verses, not because God is unsafe, but because those things are now connected to pain and fear. The Bible talks a lot about bowels and inner parts as the seat of emotion. Your gut is deeply involved in how you experience safety and threat. When spiritual authority has been a source of danger, your gut will tell on it before your words do. Another big one, sleep. Maybe, just maybe, you're having trouble falling asleep because your mind is racing with spiritual fear. Wake up with religious-themed nightmares. Relive sermons, punishments, or spiritual threats in your dreams. If you were taught a harsh, punitive picture of God, always watching, always ready to punish, your body may never fully power down. Nighttime is when your nervous system tries to process what you didn't have permission to feel or say during the day. Do you notice your heart pound, your hand shake, or your chest tighten when you walk into a church building? Hear certain phrases like submission, covering, or judgment. See someone who reminds you of a former spiritual leader. That's not you overreacting. That's your body saying, we've been here before and it wasn't safe. Spiritual trauma can wire your nervous system to stay on high alert, scanning for the next criticism, the next rejection, the next spiritual threat. Here's what I want you to hear. Your symptoms are not betrayal. They are communication. Just like physical pain tells you something is injured here, these symptoms tell you something in your spiritual story needs attention, compassion, and healing. Ignoring them, pushing harder, praying over your body while refusing to listen to it often makes things worse. God is not offended by your body's honesty. He designed it that way. So what now? Get medically checked. Always rule out medical causes first. You deserve real medical care and answers. Name the spiritual harm. Gently ask, where did I first start feeling this way? In church or in my faith? Who taught me that God would abandon or punish me if I question? And seek trauma-informed support. Look for a counselor who understands both trauma and spirituality. It's okay to say, I love God, but I've been hurt by people who claim to speak for him. Invite God into the truth, not the performance. Pray something like, Lord, you see my body, my fear, my confusion. Show me where I was wounded and help me separate who you really are from what was done in your name. Healing is not spiritual betrayal. Healing is spiritual obedience. If, as you listen, you recognize yourself in these symptoms, you are not crazy, you are not weak, and you are definitely not alone. I'd love for you to share as much as you feel comfortable in the comments. Which symptom resonated with you the most? And if you'd like more conversations like this, honest, gentle, and rooted in faith, make sure to subscribe to Elijah Spake and turn on those notifications. I'm praying that as you begin to honor what your body is saying, you'll discover that God has been gently standing with you the whole time, inviting you into deeper healing. Thanks for being here. I'll see you in the next episode.